Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #5 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. PA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw. It's Raiola. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. Look, this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Porter. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands, it's Hale. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Buckeyes move into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. QB keeper all the way. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were held to a good 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's another big play by the senior quarterback.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Dropping back, it's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And the Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
And they'll kick it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaks into the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. On the run, it's Proctor. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Caught behind the line, it's Proctor. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on fourth down.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Proctor. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. The receiver grabs it. Past the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's buried. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Makes the catch. It's Porter. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Nebraska.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. Punt over the middle. It's strong. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Caught in the backfield. It's Proctor. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Across the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. With the catch, it's Miller. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pulls it in, it's Nelson. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that completion. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. At the 10 now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. There's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Receivers are bunched together. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
It's third down for the offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
To the air, it's Raiola. And looking for a big play here. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And the Huskers come to the line with first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Coming up, second down and goal. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's strong.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Using his legs. It's Sperry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A short completion of the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Raiola. That's caught. It's Proctor. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. They call the draw play here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Scanning the field. It's Raiola. On the move now. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's strong. And they bring him down. Not a lot of time left, and that should wrap up the quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Let's go.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Cornhuskers will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush gets home.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much, so on fourth and goal, you're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Caught behind the line. It's buried. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags a good throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking for some space. It's Proctor. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. The basketball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. As the 4th down is still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot. As this year progresses. A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with Impressive focus and execution.
Hey, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.